Hello, welcome back to the Chess Mindset. In this video, I'll be talking about the two openings that you should absolutely avoid as a beginner. Now, I'm going to go over one opening for white and one opening for black, just so you can see it from both sides. So the reason that I tell you to avoid these openings is because there's going to be a lot of theory behind these openings compared to something simple like the Caro Kann Defense, for example. So the first opening you should avoid playing the white pieces as a beginner is the Ruy Lopez opening, otherwise known as the Spanish opening. So it starts with e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, and then bishop to b5. And we have officially reached the Ruy Lopez opening. So this opening is very difficult, even for grandmasters who have to study tons of theory just to learn a single line. For example, you have the famous Berlin defense that goes with knight to f6. And in this position, you have a lot of moves here basically. You can castle, right? You can also play knight to c3, and you can even play, let's say, d4. Right, these are all moves that are acceptable, but you're gonna have to learn all the lines for this opening, because every single move that black can play here, you're gonna need to have an appropriate response to it. For example, what happens if black plays a6? Well, now you have a ton of options. You can take the knight, right, which leads into this sort of structure where your opponent has double pawns, and you're gonna have to learn how to deal with that. And you can also retreat the bishop to a4. And this is basically another branch of the Ruy Lopez opening where there's going to be tons and tons of theory to study. So apart from the main lines, there's also a ton of sidelines that you might not be too familiar with. For example, if knight goes to d4, right? This is called the bird's defense, and this is a very tricky sort of counterattack to your bishop, and you're going to have to learn how to deal with that. And there's also d6 in this position, which protects this pawn, so now you can't actually take. And basically there's a lot of different things you have to learn for this opening. And as a beginner, that can quickly become overwhelming, especially if you don't want to be memorizing tons of theory. At least I wouldn't want to do that. Now, instead of playing the Ruy Lopez opening, I highly recommend you to drop the bishop back to c4 and play the Italian game. So bishop to c4 instead of b5 is called the Italian game. And in this position, it is much more manageable as a beginner, right? So if your opponent develops their knight, then you can very quickly go knight to g5, and this is called the fried liver attack. Main idea being, if they just play a random move, then you take this pawn and now you fork the queen and rook. As a beginner, this is going to lead you to very quick wins. And the fried liver attack is actually a very tricky opening to play as black if they don't know what they're doing. So for example, if they go d5, and you take, and they take with the knight, thinking this is just a normal move, then you can actually play the knight sacrifice, knight to f7. And the point is that if they take, then you're going to bring your queen out, and if they move the king here, for example, then you take the knight, they take, and then it just leads to checkmate. King has no squares. And then if they go to, let's say, e8, then you take the knight, and then after trading queens, you're in a winning position. So the fried liver is actually a very tricky opening, and the only thing they can do here is go to e6 with their king, and now you can put even more pressure on this knight, and notice that it's pinned. So it's basically a opening that you have a lot of control over compared to the Spanish opening or the Ruy Lopez opening, right? So instead of playing bishop to b5, I highly recommend to just put your bishop on c4 instead, because at least when you do this, you have a very clear plan to target the f7 square, right? You can just castle next turn, and then you can play d3, bring your other bishop out, right? If they ever go here, then let's say something like this, then you can bring your bishop to g5, put more pressure on this knight, and you're going to have a pretty decent game. So that's what I recommend for beginners, to ditch the Ruy Lopez opening and simply put your bishop on c4 instead, if that's what you really want. Okay, now let's talk about an opening for the black pieces that I highly recommend you avoid as a beginner. The second opening that you should avoid playing as a beginner for the black pieces is the Sicilian defense. And the Sicilian defense is basically e4 followed by c5. And this is a very popular opening, and it's known for being a very aggressive response to e4 for black. But the reason I tell you to avoid this as a beginner is because this opening is so complicated that even grandmasters struggle to sort of think of a plan. And there's like tons of theory that goes behind this opening. For example, I believe in the knight off variation of the Sicilian, which goes like knight f3, and then you go d6. And then it's something like this, right? I think knight f6 here, and then knight c3. and then you play the move a6, right? This is the knight off variation of the Sicilian defense. And basically in this position, right, there are pretty much like 15 possible moves for white, right? They can bring the bishop basically anywhere along this diagonal, not h6 of course because that hangs it, and then they can bring this bishop like anywhere here, right? And then there's like other moves like a3 and then like h3, g3. There's like so many moves that white can play here. I believe the official number is like 15 like viable moves white can play here, but the point is that there's so much theory that you need to memorize if you're playing the Sicilian defense that it just very quickly overwhelms you. And not to mention, right, there's so many different variations of the Sicilian, right? There's the open Sicilian, there's the closed Sicilian. Let's say in this position, there's so many different lines. You can play knight to c6. This is called the old Sicilian variation. You could also play knight to f6. This is called the Nimzowitsch variation, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. You can also play just e6, right? This is called the French variation. Basically, there's so many moves you can possibly play here that it's just very overwhelming, especially for beginners. And that's why instead of playing the Sicilian defense, I recommend something much more simpler. Instead of pushing your pawn to c5, just push it to c6. And this is called the Caro Kann defense. Now, in this defense, it is much more simple, right? Right now, if white decides to play d4, then you simply play d5, okay? And your plan is very simple. If they exchange, now you have this open file that you can potentially bring a rook over, right? And you can develop your knights, develop your bishop, right? Probably put this bishop out first. So let's say something like this, right? You just develop your pieces, put your bishop here to put pressure on the knight. Now they can't actually move it because it's pinned. So now let's say something like this, you develop your knights, right? Both sides just normal developing. And let's just say something like this. You can even play bishop to e7 here, just to keep it simple. And let's say something like this, right? It's very simple. It's a very simple position to actually play because you've got this open file for your rook. You've got your queen that can come out and put pressure on the b2 pawn. It's basically a much more playable position with very clear plans compared to the Sicilian defense, which is just basically chaos over the board. So I hope this video gave you a pretty good idea of what not to play as a beginner. And it's mainly because there's a lot of theory that comes with these two openings, the Ruy Lopez and the Sicilian defense. So if you're a beginner who wants to just like play a very simple opening, just go with the ones I suggested, right? Like if you're very used to playing the Ruy Lopez opening as white, then simply instead of playing a bishop to b5, simply put it to c4. It's a much more simpler approach and you're going to get very good games using this approach anyway. And if you're black and you always liked playing the Sicilian defense, then I recommend just playing c6 instead of c5. Make it a Caro Kann defense. And basically this is a much easier opening to learn for beginners, right? It has much more simpler ideas. You can basically play this anytime you want. And it's basically much less theory heavy than the Sicilian defense. And I recommend every beginner to actually try this out. Now, if you're a beginner and you're under 1000 Elo and you want to get to 1000 Elo, then I made a very special program that will get you to 1000 Elo. And it's in my community that's linked in the description below. So go and check that out if you're interested. But I hope you found value from this openings video and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.